Acid-chan refers to a guy who committed word puzzle on a thread. He did it on December 8th / December 9th, 2016. The thread happens around midnight, so that's why there's a switch between 8 and 9. The guy is referred to as Carlos by 4Chan early on in the thread, until he made a post later on in that same thread where he would call himself Richard. The whole event now is also referred to as Acid-chan, so I'm gonna be switching between Acid-chan, OP, and Richard, so just letting you know that's all the same guy. So we will start this thread with Acid-chan aka Richard saying this.
How much injected acid would it take for me to pass away, B? I'm planning on N heroing tonight, and I don't have much to do it with. I don't want to drink the acid.
And then, an Anon, claiming to be a nurse, would immediately respond with this.
Nurse here. I've never heard a PT overdose on acid before. When they take a lot, they come in and are either catatonic or extremely detached from reality and unpredictable, violent, and energetic. TLDR, you won't pass away. You'll just have a really, really bad, maybe good, time that might have permanent mental changes.
So I just want to say that at the time when the OP made the first post, and when the nurse Anon made a comment to it, we don't know what type of acid Acid-chan is injecting. Obviously I do because I'm making the video, but as of like timeline wise right now we don't know. But from like the context I'm getting from the nurse Anon's comment, I'm assuming that the nurse Anon thinks that Acid-chan is going to take LSD, which is also commonly referred to as acid. Don't do drugs, kids. Although that's just speculation on my part. There's no way to be 100% sure if that's what the nurse Anon thought. It's just how I'm reading it. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm just letting you guys know that. Also, just to let you know, Acid-chan is not injecting LSD, but something much worse. So moving on, right after that, we see OP inject the first needle.
Okay. First needle in. Review. Hurts like fuck. Got a crazy itch and burning sensation on the inner side of the skin.
Then, around 11 minutes later, he posts this.
Needle 2 was way harder to fill up, since my left limb has completely gone lost in numbness. Feeling chest pain and headache.
So I'm unsure if the OP is even injecting it into his vein. I would assume he's not, because that would most likely end him in the first couple of minutes. Anyways, around 5 minutes later, he posts this.
Someone asked for a timestamp. Pain was way less since I don't feel my arm anymore. Headache worse. Skin getting irritated. Numbness, all on left side of body. Feel dizzy. Pain is very intense at this moment.
Yeah, I don't really know how to feel about this. Not a laughing matter. It's just what I do when I'm nervous. Obviously, I know what he's injecting, and you guys are about to find out. But I still don't understand why OP would choose to do this. Obviously, if you guys are feeling down, there's always people who love you. We love you, Horrifying does. Omar and I. Friends, family. Talk to someone. It's just mental health matters, alright? So this right here is only the second needle he's injecting. Just making a point of that right now because there was like another post that made it seem like he took another needle, but no, this is just the second needle so far.
Trying to type. Too slow. Use the acid bottle. We'll fill next needle and post blood.
So yeah, Acid-chan is injecting himself with muriatic acid, which is much worse than taking LSD. So as we can also see, the bottle of muriatic acid is in Spanish, and the brand that Acid-chan is using is La Anita. And I did try to figure out where they sold this brand, and all I could really find is that it is sold in Mexico. I'm not sure if it's just Mexico or if they sell it somewhere else, but I do know they sell it in Mexico. I know you can have it delivered here, but it's got to come from Mexico. So yeah, I'm not sure if they sell it elsewhere.
Third needle. Just puked. Chest pain is hard. Arm is getting very red. This needle was just half. Didn't have the strength to pull harder to fill it up. There's your blood back.
I don't know if that's how blood would look after injecting muriatic acid, but from the low quality picture that I got, it does look like blood mixed with something like around the edges of the blood in the vial. Anyways, another Anon asks Acid-chan how he's taking photos and if he's using both hands. He ends up responding to him with this.
Using box to hold iPhone. Timer to take pic. Just that I'm very sorry for what I did to my wife. I may go soon. Very dizzy. Just threw up again. Might try one last needle if I don't faint.
Acid-chan comes back and posts this.
I think this is my last. Chest pain is too much. Vomits keep coming. Internal itch is insane. And can't even walk no more. I will always love you, B.
Okay, so just to clear this up right now, this is the 4th injection. The picture does look similar to the 2nd injection, and that's what I originally thought as well, that this post was a fake and it was made by someone else, like this specific post of the 4th injection. But I mean, if you look close enough, there is some differences, and it is the 4th injection. Acid-chan then decides to post his final words and his name.
Not mine, but you're on my last. My name is Richard, by the way. Feral B. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, my love. You are in my heart. It was preordained we should part, and be reunited by and by. Goodbye. No handshake to endure. Let's have no sadness. Furrow brow. There's nothing new in dying now, though living is no newer.
After that, he posts just one last time about how he's feeling with a photo of his arm.
It is fucking red, and I am sure I'm passing out any second.
After that, a random Anon makes a heartfelt message for Richard, and I really do hope Richard saw it.
Damn, brother. I'm not sure if it's too late for you. Lad, for all that's sacred, call an ambulance. You don't have to end it this way. Please don't do it. Life is bloody hard. We know that. But giving up does nobody any good. Your friends, they'll certainly miss you. As much as you may feel that nobody cares, I'm sure people do. This, what you're doing, is a permanent solution to a problem that is certainly temporary. And I know you'd be strong enough to make it through whatever you're facing. In case it's too late, rest in peace, mate. You didn't have to end it this way. Let it be known that one more soul was lost. God's preserve you, brother.
And yeah, that's pretty much where the thread ends before it got forward. Now, I did try to find out what would happen if someone did inject muriatic acid. Not by doing it myself, but by Googling. The only real answer I could find is from Brainly, where someone is responding to another person that had a friend who injected a small amount of muriatic acid with some meth. So yeah, here's the answer that it gave us.
Muriatic acid, also known as hydrochloric acid, HCl, is highly corrosive and toxic when ingested or injected. Even a small amount can cause severe damage to internal tissues and organs.
So yeah, the Brainly answer is only referring to a small amount, but from what Richard took, that wasn't a small amount. So I don't know what it would do. I don't know what happened after. I did try to Google what happened to Richard afterwards, but even Googling his name and like everything in Spanish on Google Spanish, and you know what he did, nothing comes up. Also, Encyclopedia Dramatica has his name under people who committed word puzzle, so I would assume he ended up passing away. Rest in peace, Richard. So before I end this video, this is, I guess, kind of like a teaser for my next video, similar to this. There is another case in the same month, same year, that this happened in, which is kind of connected to this, but I'm not sure if I can even make that into an 8-minute video. I'll try, but most of the original thread for that one has been deleted. I can only find mentions of it, but yeah, I will try to make a full video of it, and if I can't, I'll add it to like a smaller rabbit holes video from 4chan. So yeah. Hey, what's up guys, it's Sadis from Horror Highway, again. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment flow in the description if you watch the whole video. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, boost us in the algorithm as well. Please help us. Trying to pay for university here. Anyways, I hope you have a good day. Bye.